Hi, Sagittarius. It's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we're going to do what are their true intentions in love. And so, Sagittarius, we have the oracle cards here as we always do. Yeah, we're real reliable about that one thing. We are, and some other things as well, right? But you guys don't have much to do with that. Hope you guys are all well. And I feel like the first card I pulled here was love, all right? But, this is interesting. Somebody may not understand what love really is because I'm trying to fix this mic, not the mic. Let me stand the video up a little bit, you guys. Okay, there we go. Sorry about this, you guys, but I was trying to do it while I was charging, and I can't believe there's one port in this phone, right? A port for the mic, a port for the charger. Yeah, okay, just one for both, right? And so love is here. Love is here, right? Oh, my darling, now you're gone. Yeah, I'm not going to sing, you guys, because I just had a glass of wine. You can't, yeah, you're not supposed to drink alcohol. Do you guys know that? And sing. But it's not about, and plus I'm tired, so yeah, you can't sing well when you're tired. It's not about finding love, Sagittarius. You are love itself, right? And this could be your person's energy here. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember. Or help me, Spirit, right? You could be too. Of course. I always remember I myself am love. Somebody is like has a low confidence here. That's what's going on. And here they are. They won't make the same mistake twice. And we have this, like with my deck, this one card, and they know you're the one. So somebody is like, they feel like apologetic or bad for what they've done or something like that. I don't know what the mistake they made. It could have been maybe just, I'm not sure the mistake they made. It could have been not knowing you're the one, right? And they went with somebody else, or they just kind of left you right at the side of the road, Sagittarius, right? Hopefully not, right? Because somebody might not stop, Sagittarius, to help pick you up because they might think if they stop for a minute, they're going to waste more gas, right? And they probably barely have enough gas to go where they're going, right? We have the Three of Raphael. This is reasons to celebrate. And we see, this is just like the Three of Cups, right? We see these mermaids here, and this one here, she's laying down here, and, she has her big kind of fin at the bottom instead of her feet, right? But this is time to celebrate a community of friends, happy announcements about friendships or relationships, about actually relationships or children. Okay, which is fine, right? And then we have the fallen king, Sagittarius. Yeah, he fell down, and we had to run over and get him a Band-Aid, right? And what this means, Sagittarius, is that somebody here is like, whatever they are working on while they are not with you, they feel like it's a loss or it's a failure. I feel like they are accepting that. Because here's the jester, and he's holding up the mirror to the king. This is, yeah, the fallen king. It talks about betrayal of the palace, right? It kind of means that maybe he did something wrong, and so now he's not fit to be king. It can mean that he doesn't want to be here anymore because he feels like, it's not worthy, or not. He's sometimes not worthy, but it's like it's not what he wants anymore sometimes. And he also feels like, well, I'm not doing a good job over here anyway. I feel like it's because their mind is on you, Sagittarius, right? Yeah, their mind is on you. And then we have the Five of Coins here. And this Five of Coins it's really the Five of Pentacles. The woman's outside with her baby in the snow. OMG, right? And we know that's not a good thing. And so let's have a look at the Five of Coins. It's showing up here with Siegfried. And yeah, Siegfried is a German name, pretty sure. And this is the Prince of Wands. That could be you, right? The Prince of Staves. Let's see what the Five of Coins is about. It's nothing nice. Disappointment, sadness, pessimism. Yeah, your person is being pessimistic because they did something here. They made some mistake. And they are not feeling confident. And I said that with this first card coming in. This person doesn't feel confident. And this may be you because I haven't set down the tarot cards yet. So I'm not sure who's playing what part. Yeah, this is a sad, like a sad card, right? It is. Actually, let's see. Okay, let's see. And that is, actually, that was a 5 of cups. My bad, right? Let's look at the 5 of coins. I'm sure it's worse than that. Because she's out in the cold and with her baby, right? Poverty, insecurity, spiritual richness. Any 5 is a bad card. That's why I kind of like, got confused for a second. But, this is insecurity. And that's what this love card spoke about. Somebody's feeling insecure here. And they want to come and reunite with you. I'm pretty sure here with this celebration and the 3 of cups, they could be giving something up. This could be, maybe they have betrayed you, or maybe they kind of gave up on you and they weren't supposed to, or not supposed to, but, now they know they weren't supposed to. Could be that energy. Could be somebody maybe somebody's leaving a situation, as I said a few minutes ago. We have the Prince of Staves. Yeah, and let's see what Siegfried is all about. And Siegfried is, this is passion, integrity, action, and movement. Yeah, this person wants action and movement because they know you're the one, and there's a lot of passion here, right? So, we also have the kingfisher. And, interestingly enough, this is the King of Swords. And, they're showing this beautiful bird here. Maybe that is the kingfisher bird. I'll be honest, I'm not sure. I would assume it is because these cards are all about kind of like the enchanted forest with all the animals, right? Let's see what they have to say about the kingfisher, right? It could be, too, that this is this bird who looks for fish, right? Because they do. They go swoop down near the top of the water, right, on the surface, and they try to get these fish, and they eat them. Of course they do. Intelligence, strength, watchfulness, counseling, the ability to judge true from false. I feel like this person is probably hoping that their love for you is going to be the right judgment. And I also feel like this person made the wrong judgment in the past. I feel like it could be. Yeah, somebody could have misjudged you, right? How dare they, right? Because, and they could be watching you, Sagittarius. I feel like they are because they're really insecure. Anybody who is, it's a no-brainer, right? That could definitely be a huge possibility here. Because if you're insecure and you want to go reunite with somebody, you're going to be looking on their page and see if they're in a relationship or talking about their boo or their honey bun or whoever, however they frame it, right? You're going to want to go look at that. Maybe you took your stuff down, they can't see, and now it's bothering them even more, right? You took down your social media page. I know I did a long time ago, right? Just because there's a lot of angry people on there. And they feel like they believe what's going on. And so even if you have an opinion, they like strike you down. Yeah. I wonder what they believe now with the gas, the food, the baby formula, the border. I could go on and on here. I wonder what they believe now. Oh my goodness, right? Let's see what else we have here. And the reading points here about this. Sorry, you guys, but yeah, it's really hot today too. Yeah, I was gonna do the reading outside, and I go, well, I might melt, right? Yeah, I don't really want to melt, but I'm getting ready to turn this air conditioner on. Good Lord, yes. And this talks about exercising your judgment, and your power or your force of will. In other words, having confidence to do something. But it talks about exercising your judgment, like you made a decision and go do it. Right? And that's what this is about with one of these cards talks about that. I feel like it's this 5 of the Prince of Staves. It talks about that. Yeah. It talks about trusting your judgment, kind of. I feel like it does. It's getting so hot in here, you guys. It's hard to think straight, right? Yeah, I feel like it is. Okay. And you know what, Sagittarius, I have this card here for you guys, right? Because it came with this really cool book I bought. And it says the parts of the body that you rule are the hips and thighs. Okay, Sagittarius. You could be thunder thighs, right? Or you might have really, really tiny thighs. Or you could have sensitive thighs, or you could have very strong thighs, right? And no digs on any of those, right? I have a friend who has she has big hips, and she looks real, real sexy, right? But my point about it is that this is the part of the body that you rule. And, this could be, you could be saying, oh, I'm sensitive in that area, or just something, right? You could. This is really interesting here because it talks about if you have a cusp, of course, if any of your planets are on the cusp of Sagittarius, say, for example, you have, or a house, I should say, in Scorpio, but it's right near Sagittarius, then, you may be very kind of confident and kind of fiery, right? Where Scorpio's a badass in kind of, I mean, they can be very confident. Scorpio's about their intuition, and of course, they're the high priestess, right? They're also about. I feel like Scorpio is also about kind of other people's monies, and we can talk about that in another video, of course. And what that means, though, is that they build with other people. That's really what that means. Yeah. So, which is very cool, right? And so they build financially. And, this ability to judge true from false, I feel like this person is probably hoping. I feel like they're going to take a chance on you, and they're hoping that their judgment is correct, right? This king is impartial and helps you to see clearly what you no longer need to hold on to. Use your strength to cut yourself free from what weighs you down. That's what your person wants to do, Sagittarius. Let's put the Sagittarius card back over here. Your person wants to leave something that no longer serves them. And that's what this betrayal of the palace, or the fallen king, that's what right? The jester's laughing at him. Like, why don't you just go home today and go get a new job and forget about being the king here, right? Your person might have another relationship, or they have some type of a career where they just they know it's not working, and so they want to come be with you, but there's some type of sacrifice they're making, or this takes their will, it takes their judgment, it takes their force and their confidence, right? And this is kind of interesting here because this king doesn't have a lot of confidence either, but it does talk about, because the jester's laughing at him, right? The jester says, step down, right? Step down. I know somebody who needs to step down right now, right? And it's not about a relationship. No, it's not. It's about something far more important. And so, you guys probably know what that is. And so let's continue here. As a person in your life, articulate and just. This is somebody who is a moral leader who upholds standards. Okay, they want to be moral, Sagittarius. They really do. Because here they are, they won't make the same mistake twice. So they were probably immoral, which could mean that they cheated on you. They thought they were, the bomb, and you were a peasant. You guys get the drift, right? They don't want to do that now. No, this person sees clearly. I feel like they realize there's some type of major realization. They know you're the one. They won't make the same mistake twice. It's a powerful realization that they love you and that they don't want you to go anywhere, Sagittarius. No. There's a great soul song like that. Let's see what else it says. The king is impartial and helps you to see clearly what you no longer need to hold on to. Use your strength to cut yourself free from what weighs you down. Okay, as a person, impartiality and justice are his trademark. This person is trying to come back fair. They weren't fair to you, or they were immoral, right? You could be saying, well, what do you mean by immoral? Because there's no morality left in society. No, there's not. No, it's really sad because this is the society our kids are going to grow up in, right? Especially my grandkids. And they're doing it on purpose, because when you create an immoral society and you create a dystopian society, you put the people in fear, and then they can control. That's it. It's been going on for centuries, and in countries around the world, right? And so let's see what else we have. Yeah, this is somebody who is very highly, they have a high discernment. In other words, to see to the heart of things, right? A friend who gives you perspective, somebody, okay, we understand this totally here. Finding a way through chaos by calm clarity. That's probably what this person's trying to do. Or whoever's coming forward and feels sorry for what they've done, because they know, Sagittarius, or that this person is the one. There's a clarity here that somebody made mistakes. Yeah, definitely, right? Advice or counsel. So let's see. There could be a dispute here, a court case or dispute needing arbitration. Wow. A disciplined approach. Yeah. And, somebody here, whoever's coming forward, or if this is you doing this, this is a disciplined approach, right? Like I have to go forward in my best behavior type of kind of energy, an unrelenting, harsh situation. So maybe you did something harsh to them, Sagittarius. I told you about that, right? Yeah, and we have be ordinary. So, let's look at be ordinary, right? I mean, it's not exactly what it says. No, it's not. Sagittarians are not ordinary. No, they're not. Let's see what it says here. The biggest things in the world begin from the smallest. For this reason, the wise man never does anything big, and his greatness lies in this. Yeah, the biggest things in the world begin from the smallest, of course, right? Even Paulo Coelho in the book The Alchemist, he says, if you are afraid to go do something, the power lies in you taking the first step and not being afraid. Like you just have to do it anyway. You just take a tiny step. You don't have to take a big one. Once you take the step, then you get the confidence to keep moving. And he did that in his own life. And that's really kind of what that whole book is about, The Alchemist. And so I didn't read it, but I have read parts of it. To be ordinary is the most extraordinary thing. The human's mind natural desire is to be somebody in the eyes of the world. The mind is always ready to venture into any selfish game. If you are bored with the world, the ego begins to find new ways of putting itself up. It becomes spiritual. Your person went through an awakening here, and they're bored in their life. And that's why the jester is laughing at the king here. Why don't you just go home today, take your little, gold coins or whatever you got here and go. And we see the bird over here. And the bird can talk about communication. Sometimes it can talk about wisdom, a new beginning. He's flying away, right? And so your person is seeking you, Sagittarius, because you lift them up. That's what this is about. Like, I have to be there, got to be there, right? Like Michael Jackson sang that song. Until the desire to be special disappears, you will never be special. I feel like your person realizes here that you probably offered them a relationship that, or something that was very kind of ordinary, and they didn't see it as being so great. And now they're like, yeah, it's in my life. If I could be with Sagittarius, my life would be completely transformed and beautiful. And they're leaving something else behind. So let's see what else we have here about Sagittarius on this card. Your life purpose is to explore, discover, and set yourself free on adventures. Totally true. This is why I can never do a career that is like I feel penned in or kind of held down or held back or anything like that. It's a very philosophical sign. Yeah, for sure it is. With the sun here, you engage in a quest for a deeper meaning all the time. At least this is how I see myself. Life, in fact, if there's no deeper meaning, the search for deeper meaning makes life so interesting. Yeah, I feel like at least it does for me, right? Any form of confinement would be counterproductive. Yeah, planets here will radiate fiery. Your planets in Sagittarius will radiate fiery confidence, taking a long-range approach and needing breath and freedom. Yeah, really interesting here. And then on the back, it's a little bit more. Let's get into the reading. And Sagittarius, today we're using the Housewife's deck because we're really supposed to be cleaning, but we said screw it. Let's do a reading, right? Let's see what we have. You could be saying, oh my God. See what we got for Sagittarius. And their person. Today we're going to have both cards. See what we have for Sagittarius first. And we start with the Six of Cups. This is somebody from your past. Clearly it is. The pink lemonade is about nostalgia, past memories, warm memories. And, we know they're from the past because they won't make the same mistake twice, right? Yeah, we know that. Okay, let's see what else we have for Sagittarius, please. And the Seven of Swords. Okay, Sagittarius, somebody could be gossiping about you right now. It's possible this person is leaving somebody behind, as I always say, yeah, or a situation. And this can talk about somebody who is like thieving. What I mean by thieving is like they could be like wiggling themselves out of another situation, possibly. Let's see here. Because whoever's coming forward was afraid. Yeah, they were afraid to come forward. Because I just feel in this reading, this is my feeling, that they think you're going to turn them down or something. And your challenge is the Three of Wands. This is a completion, maybe, and this can talk about praise. You might have needed them to wake up and see this for how beautiful it is. Yeah, and you want the Seven of Cups. You wanted them to make a choice, Sagittarius. Here she is looking at all her her cocktails, right? And, I don't know, we got like an appletini here, possibly a cosmopolitan, and then there's a martini at the top. Looks like there's some, what do you call that stuff? Long Island tea, which, this to me is really awful. Let's see what we have again. And in the fear for them or doubt, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they don't think you're going to really try in the situation because he's helping his mother put all the dishes away, right? And he's smiling. He's like a real good boy, like, the kid that you want. Okay. Gee, Mom, I'm going to help you tonight. And can you give me 50 cents? I mean, it used to be like that. Now it's can you give me $5? I mean, stuff like that, right? And so because of this inflation, right? But he's really helpful. They don't think that you're going to that you're going to want this really, that you're going to see the value here, or that you're going to make an effort. That's because he's like really helping his mom. All right. So here, Sagittarius, you have Temperance. And this is going to be what's on your mind. I mean, that could just be you. But this talks about joy and pain and justice and anger. It's also possible, Sagittarius, that you could be wondering if this person is in sorrow. Yeah, and it's possible if they have maybe made up their mind about coming forward, or if that you're going to have your karma, what you deserve here, because justice can be karma. It can, or what you feel like you deserve. I feel like what you could be wondering here is whether or not this person is having going through a hard situation with somebody, or a situation, because right next door is the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Let's see what else we have for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what else we have. We have the Five of Wands. This is definitely a challenge here. She has to clean all these appliances at one time. She has 5 feather dusters here. You're wondering if your person is feeling challenged right now. You could be wondering if people are talking about them. It's possible you could be wondering if somebody is making bad judgment on them. Because this king, the fallen king, the jester's laughing at him. And it's a mockery of the king. You could be wondering if somebody here is kind of being mean, or making, kind of maybe not laughing at your person, but maybe gossiping about them. Because this talks about gossip. You have the Sun. Your challenge here is you're trying to figure out here if I feel like if your person has had clarity here. It kind of looks like for some like they did something and they feel bad about it, or or they didn't treat you. Something happened here, or even the breakup. And you could be wondering if they understand now what they have done, possibly. Yeah. And the Sun card being in the challenge, this is clarity, optimism. This is happiness. You might need another situation to end, whatever it may be, in order for you to have this happy union you want with them. Yeah. What's on your mind, Temperance? The Magician. I feel like you're wondering if this person's going through something hard with somebody. Because it's also possible that this person promised you a lot. That Magician talks about somebody who has promised somebody a lot. He's trying to tell these housewives that, this one washer is going to, it's going to do everything. It's going to do your hair, make love to you, go to the store and do your shopping and all this stuff. That's what he's doing. You know, make your life wonderful with this dryer or the washer. He's a trickster, is my point. And with the Seven of Swords, I just feel like you're wondering here if your person's going through something very difficult. Yeah, and if people are kind of maybe, you know, talking smack maybe about them for some. Let's see what they say about the Five of Wands. Competition, struggle, and inner strength. Excuse me. I feel like what you are wondering is if they have the strength for this. But I feel like there probably was some competition here for some. Let's see what we have for your person. They have the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles. They could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Or anybody else here. We have Libra, Taurus with the Empress, Aries. Their challenge is a Nine of Cups. You are their wish. Excuse me. I feel like what did I just ate ice cream again? Can you believe this stuff, you guys? I keep forgetting I can't eat ice cream for a while. I feel like what this is, Sagittarius, is that your person knows that you're their wish. And they figure this out. And something happened between you guys. There was a breakup. I feel like they probably had an awakening, but they're using their judgment now. And I feel like this judgment is kind of like grown judgment. Hold on one second, you guys. God, okay. Because here, Sagittarius, with the Nine of Cups in this challenge for them, this is hard for them. To come to you, they think you're going to kind of judge them. Yeah, they do. And also, your person had to like walk a really hard road here. I'm not sure what that road is. It could be about another union. Could be. It could just be that you left them out. And they're like, oh, I need to make my way back to Sagittarius. Here they have the Empress and the Five of Cups. This is ruin and disaster. This lady, you know, her hair is she's pulling her hair out at a party and her hair is wet and all these, you know, martinis are spilled onto this really ugly sculptured carpet. You guys know what sculptured carpet is? It's pretty ugly, right? But back in the day, it was like real cool, right? And so the Empress, Sagittarius, is somebody who is like very nurturing here. And here she's also very kind of like, she's like, you know, entrepreneurial kind of, or very enterprising, right? Like empresa in Spanish. But here she is standing here showing, you know, at this card table. She's doing an infomercial, right? They used to do them kind of pretty low budget here. She's going to make this cake here, and she's holding up the recipes for success. She's either trying to win a contest or sell her recipes. But this is about somebody very nurturing, typically, in this deck. And that is you. Your person feels this way about you. I feel like your person is in ruin because they woke up to how wonderful you are. You could be saying, well, that's kind of, you know, they did. I mean, I don't know the exact details here. No, let's look at the Queen of Pentacles showing up for them. Yeah, they could be this Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Materialism, elegance, and high expectations. For me, your person, they know you're the one here. This person here has high expectations, and they feel like they're in ruin right now because they let you go. Because here you are in the challenge, the Nine of Cups. Their wish. And what's on their mind is planning. This Ace of Pentacles is planning in this deck. So they're planning to return to you, and I've been saying that for a lot of people here. They're planning to come back, but they're afraid you're going to judge them, something like that. Here, the Five of Pentacles, they're hoping this isn't going to end in ruin, and this is more ruin, and she's throwing the dishes on the floor. But this is financial ruin. They could be leaving a situation behind where maybe they have to leave some money, right? They could. This is financial loss, misfortune, and poverty. One of these cards was talking about poverty. Yeah, this Five of Coins here in this other deck. Yeah, it was. Your person's afraid here they're going to lose some money when they come to you. And I don't, Maybe they're traveling from another country or leaving a great job because you live far away, or maybe they're just getting a divorce, right? It's not, and so they're hoping here that that's not going to happen. And your person has the Five of Cups, closure, and emotional loss. Yeah, you see? I feel like your person is going through some type of emotional loss and closure with somebody else. And I've been saying that, right? Or implying that. The Lovers is their fear, Sagittarius. And here is the couple, and they are, driving in this red Pontiac. It's a Pontiac, you could tell, because it has the bird on the front, and the hearts are fluttering, and they're having so much fun. They don't realize they're driving into the sea, right? The sea of love is where they want to go, but they don't know they're going to die. But my point is, your person's, I feel like they're hoping, they're fearing here that your person's fearing they're going to drown in a sea of love if they don't have you. This is really cute and beautiful and sweet and touching. So, and funny. We're going to end this reading, Sagittarius, and we're going to go to the extended. We're going to see how they feel about you. We're going to look at what they want to say to you, their environment, anything that is kind of not showing up here, how they're looking at this situation, their near future. I feel like it's right next to you. I feel like it is. And what you don't know about them, or what's been hidden, or something like that. And yeah, we are. And we're going to see how they are judging this how they're looking at this, like how they see this situation, right? I feel like it's, God, I hope Sagittarius will let me come back. Thanks so much, you guys. And we're going to find out their true intentions. They're all super affordable. The link is always below the video. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me, and God bless. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.